been welding on whatever welder I can get my hands on since I was about 10 years old. Nothing is more frustrating than not having the right amount of power or the right tool to get the job done. Too much power and you will burn holes through your metal. Too little power and you will end up with messy, weak welds. Now that I am taking welding courses, I have been doing research on what my next welder will be. I have primarily been using stick welder, but often this does not provide the quality weld you need in class or professional work. I have learned more about MIG welding, also known as wire welding, since starting classes. According to Popular Mechanics, there isn't one welding process suitable for all applications. So you need to consider these facts: the type of metal, the thickness of metal, how big the job is, and whether you're indoors or outdoors, what you want your welds to look like, and your budget. If you are not familiar with MIG welding is best described by Steve Burr, former editor of Modified Mustangs and Fords. He describes MIG welding as welding that is a steady and consistent crackle or buzzing noise. The bead is laid down at a fairly decent pace. For novice DIY welders, the MIG metal enter gas is the best starting point. MIG welding is most widely used form of welding. It particularly melts the base metal, and when the molten metal cools, the parts are joined together. The MIG welding is considered the easiest type of welding to master. There isn't a wide variety of welders available that the task of determining there's such a wide variety of welders available, the task of determining what is best for you can be quite overwhelming. Welders can range from $2,000 to $200 to $20,000, depending on what you're looking for. What I am needing is a good quality multitask welder for my personal shop. Originally, MIG welding was an elaborate and technical process that was only used by professionals. Throughout years of innovation, MIG welding is now easier to utilize and far more accessible in price. Lincoln has a great all-in-one MIG welding solution, the Power MIG 180 dual wire welder. This machine is one that is versatile and can be used on a job site or at home. It is capable of being used with 110 or 220 volt current and multi-use as a MIG or wire welder. The Lincoln website states the Power MIG is the professional's choice. Have it both ways with the Power MIG 180D. With dual volt input capabilities, you can use the same machine at home or on the job site. It is a great choice for sheet metal and light frame auto body work, farm or small shop applications. The Power MIG 180 dual wire welder will allow me to make better welds at home. It will also give me great control and flexibility with each weld because I can easily make adjustments based on the type of thickness of the metal based on the onboard chart. The chart is located conveniently on the inside of the welder's welding lid. The Power MIG 180D is a great machine for beginners or professionals. It is relatively easy to use, portable, and offers lots of flexibility. The specific advantages are listed by weldingoutfitters.com. Dual input power capabilities. Select 110 volt input power for home and generator-driven environments, or choose 220 volt input for a shop applications on thicker metal. Industrial cast aluminum drive. Dual gear driven drive rollers deliver positive traction. Patent split wire guides ensure optimal wire alignment and brass to brass gun connections. Aids critical connecting. A large industrial closed design drive motor improves torque and enhances trouble-free performance. Diamond Core Technology delivers a forgiving arc excellent out-of-position arc action, low splatter, and a wire range voltage, sweet spot at a given wire speed, for steel, stainless steel, or aluminum. Spool gun ready. Just remove the standard MIG gun and plug it into the economical Magnum Pro 100 SG spool gun for enhanced aluminum wire feeding performances. For input power changes, wire spooling, wire drive services with no hassle toolless design. According to Stark, when it comes to welding, choosing the right machine can be as important as technique. For the purpose of a high-quality, multi-purpose machine that can be used on the go or in the shop, I highly suggest the Lincoln PowerMig 180 dual wire welder, which with a price of $1,200, the PowerMig is an affordable and flexible option.